Friday morning. Good Friday morning, everyone. And it is a good Friday morning for sure. I am finally back. I feel like I'm so back right now. Make sure I turn all these notifications off on my computer. And the reason that I feel like I'm back right now is because I'm finally here in my office studio. Got a camera up here, got a camera right here, got a TV right here, got my microphone. Ooh, I love this thing. And I got my desk. I'm in my spare bedroom right here. Got my pictures up here. I wish you could see this one, though. It's a Be Legendary picture. And I'm just happy to be back in here making some content and getting my social media presence built again and getting just to talk to you. We're going to be doing some podcasting. I'm going to be doing some talk shows. I'm going to have Bonnie in here. We're going to do some things with Bonnie as well. And where's my hat? My hat's somewhere around here, and I've got to go find it. But I'm going to be having a lot of fun in here talking to you about everything, all things politics, especially politics as I'm running for Congress right now. As you know, I'm running for Congress here in Texas 01, TX01, and I'm running against Congressman Nathaniel Moran, who, in my opinion, is currently doing nothing along with everybody else who's falling asleep in Congress. And I've got a lot to say about that. I also have applied for a job. I'm no longer working with Wholesale Universe, so I have stepped back. Wholesale Universe has greatly grown beyond me. And so I am stepping back from that role. I'm running full speed towards Congress right now, but that doesn't start. I don't even throw my name officially into the race until November of this year, which is still months away, 6 months away. We're in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. We're still 6 months away until the race officially starts. Well, the race has already started, but until you officially throw your name in the hat, we're not there yet. And so the primary isn't until March 3rd of 2026. And so you're talking about an additional 4 months after that. That's 10 months away. I've got to do something to work until then and make some money. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I haven't announced it yet where I'm going to work. I've basically already got the job, and I'm going to be doing sales. You already know I'm going to be doing sales because that's what I love doing. But I plan on doing it right here in Longview, and with the Longview, East Texas-based business, something that I'm used to doing, which is sales, and I'm going to make some money, and I'm going to fund my campaign, but it also allows me to get back out there and shake hands and meet people. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, doing 4 years in prison and getting out of prison from doing a lot of solitary confinement, being around a lot of bad people and violent people, being around a lot of drug addicts and people that were just up to no good, it takes a toll on you mentally. And these other Jan Sixers, men and women that were in this situation as well with me, they can tell you it took a toll on you mentally. And there's a lot to be said about that as well. There's a lot that I and other Jan Sixers are working through right now. And some of us are running for office. Some of us are just taking the time for themselves. I took a couple of months for myself at the very beginning and tried different things, explored different things, jumped back into my business and realized after 4 years, I am no longer the same person. My business is no longer the same type of business that it was. The people that were working there, the staff that are working there are not the same type of people that were there when I left. There are partners and basically like a board that's there now, and it's completely different. They do great things. They're doing bigger things, greater things for the e-commerce space now, using the same products and services we've always used. They're doing better things that I could ever think about doing, but that involves me no longer being there for the better of the staff, the clients, the company overall. And for my marriage as well. Like Bonnie and I, we had 4 years apart, and I've come back in, and she's like, Ryan, I'm running this thing now, and I'm running it very well, mind you. And I'm like, sweetheart, yeah, you are. What can I do? And she's like, stay out of my way. I love you, but stay out of my way because I'm running this thing. And she's taken a company to where we used to make, $1 to $3 million a year in sales. And she's now making around $1 million a month or more just in wholesale, just in her wholesale thing. And I'm like, that's not even including retail sales, the parking lot sales, none of that. And when I started figuring out that, we've got a high 8, if not a 9-figure business valuation, if they're asking me to step out of the way, I'm going to step out of the way. And they're like, hey, it's not because we don't like you. It's just you don't fit this anymore. And if you did, we'd want you here. But Ryan, you fit doing other things, better things elsewhere. And I'm like, you know what? Hell, I agree with you. I'm going to go run for Congress. They're like, hey, go run for Congress. You just don't run things inside of here no more. So I say that because people are going to ask, well, Ryan, what's going on with your business? What's happened? That's what's going on with my business. I came back and realized a lot of things had changed, and I don't fit there anymore. I don't work in and fit there at my own business anymore. And so I am going to step out and do something else that I enjoy doing, that I want doing. I sat back and took time and said, you know what? I know what I want to do. It makes a lot of money. I have fun by doing it. It gets me out of the house. I get to make content. And y'all are going to see I'm going to talk about that here over the next 2 or 3 days. All right. So, but while I'm doing that, like, look, I'm going to be working and out there making money, but I'm still going to be here in the community going and finding things and finding stories and finding ways to give back to our community here in East Texas. The national poverty rate, still too high. The national median income, still too low. And there's a lot that can be said and done about that here in East Texas. We've got a lot of fundraisers that we're going to be doing. And I say fundraisers and you think, oh, I'm giving money. Look, this isn't fundraising to give money to me. I'm talking about fundraising to give monies back to East Texas, back to Lone Star, back to Dangerfield, back to Naples, back down there to San Augustine. And I don't say down there as if you're any less than us, San Augustine. I hear you. And I'm not renouncing what we're talking about in San Augustine yet. If you know, you know. But I hear you, San Augustine, and I'm coming. I'm coming down there. Make no mistake about that. The place that I am going to be working at, I've already let them know, hey, I'm running for Congress. They're like, hey, we already know you're running for Congress. That's great. So when I do have to run for Congress and we do have to go out and campaign, that's just what's happening. Okay, so I don't want anybody, I guess I say this as well, to say I don't want anybody to get this twisted and they see me going and getting a job as me not running for Congress. Let me be the first one to dispel that myth right now. Me going and get a job is for my own sanity. I can no longer sit here in this house. I'm going stir crazy right now. I need a purpose. I need something that fulfills me. I need to make some money. Making money makes me happy. That's why I built the company that I have. That's why you see things like this back behind me. There's nothing wrong with that, especially when you do the things that we've done for the community. We have 50 plus people that we employ. And I say 50 to 100 because that number fluctuates, whether it's VAs or people at a different location that we have across the United States, whether they're here in the United States in person at our warehouses. We have multiple different locations. And so I say 50 to 100 because that number fluctuates, and 50 is what it is on the low end. Absolute low end. And so there are a lot of employees and staff members that work with us. We have partners, sales team, people all over the United States and really all over the world. We've had to hire out overseas as well. And that's just been part of the business. When you've got products that are coming in from overseas, you've got to have people that go find and go look at those things. And so we're going to talk about that. I'm not just some backwoods redneck that I know a lot of people have pushed off and think that I am. I'm not just some East Texas guy that doesn't know anything and just blindly followed a politician to Washington, D.C., as some people think. That is not true. It couldn't be further from the truth. But we're going to dispel every single one of those myths, every single one of them, coming up on every single episode that I talk on. So I'm going to go find some people that want to do interviews. We're going to do some interviews together. And like I said, we're going to have a great ass time. I'm so excited to finally be back. I've got this MacBook Pro right here, and if I put my hand close and bring it back and I move around and do all sorts of things, it moves with me. I'm really excited to have this. And so Bonnie has let me go this way. Bonnie has really made sure that I got taken care of with the equipment that I needed to be successful, and she's excited for my next endeavor as well. I don't know if she's excited for my endeavor or just excited to have me out of there, but she's excited to have me out. Nonetheless, because I'm now going to make more money at another company. And so whether I'm working at my own company and making money and bringing money in, now that I'm not working there, I'm not bringing any money in. And so that's an issue right now. She's like, hey, when you got back, you started working and you got paid. Now that you're not back, you're not, working. And so you got to work. And I agree. I got to work. I don't want to sit around here and not work. Okay. Who wants to do that? I've got to have some purpose. But it was very nice of her to give me the last 3.5 months to say, hey, just chill out, just relax, go sit by the pool, go do your thing, go fishing, go hang out with the boys, go chase some tornadoes, go do something that makes you happy. But get out of my hair right now. And so she, what I'm having to realize is she got used to being alone for 4 years. And so she, just like me, I got used to being in a jail cell, in a prison cell, and I could sit inside of a cell all day alone right now. And it wouldn't bother me at all. I would actually prefer to sit in a room, close the door, give me, my phone, and just leave me alone. And we got to break that because there's lots of work that we've got to do. And if you're a Jan 6, you're watching this, the world needs you. The world needs you. And there's work that you got to do. And so whether that work, sometimes the work that has to be done right now is just relaxing. And so if you're still, especially if you just got out of prison on January 20th, Jan 6ers, if you're still relaxing, just relax. Okay, there is no timeline for healing. There is no timeline for healing your brain. Okay, we don't know. It's just so unknown. It's just such a new era. The brain, we just don't understand it. It's like the depths of the ocean. You don't understand it. But we're going to, and we're going to help make people better. We're going to help with the mental health, not just in East Texas, not just the United States, worldwide. That should be a worldwide thing. Look what Trump's doing right now. We're going to talk about this later too. What do y'all think? What did it look like when he rolled in there and those women are waving their hair? What did that look like? To me, that was almost biblical. That looked and reminded me of them laying the palm trees out, or the palm limbs, when Jesus walked in. And they're laying it out and yelling, Hosanna, Hosanna. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm just using a Bible story to compare it. I'll have to put the video here, but when you see a man in the Middle East where they're saying this tradition is sacred, this is a sacred, divine, cultural thing, to where when somebody comes in and it is looked at as like he is coming in to help us, save us, whether that be financially and peace that Trump can help bring, or whether that be the soul-bringing peace that Jesus brought. I'm just saying that you have people lining the streets royally and waving their hair as a symbol and gesture of love and acceptance. And I was just like, wow, that's biblical. That's crazy. That's something that you would read about in the Bible. And so I just challenge you to look at those things, see those things, and enjoy them, eat them up. Whether it was Donald Trump, or whether it was Joe Biden, or whether it was Barack Obama, or whether it was old George W. When they went and did things overseas or even here in the United States, and it was an iconic moment, like with George Bush. You got the guy taking off a sandal, throwing him at it. He's having to duck and dodge that thing. It was an iconic moment. So I just think about those things, and I think Trump going in there and people the ladies waving their hair, and it was just, it was mind-blowing to me. I watched it in bed this morning when I woke up, and just thought it was pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to post this video. Hope y'all enjoy it. We're going to be doing lots more like this, and I will talk to y'all later. Hey, we're going to make East Texas great again. I'm Ryan Nichols. I'm running for Congress here in Texas 01 against Congressman Nathaniel Moran. and I'm going to beat him. And we're all going to Washington, D.C. And I'm going to peel back the veil and expose all the dirty secrets that they've been hiding from you and from me, because we deserve to know.